Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Vlogoween. Me and my girl Esmeralda here, just hanging out, and we want to do a card for you guys today. Esmeralda is serving up the card in this nice little tray. What do you have to say today, Esmeralda?
Welcome to my
Welcome.
haunted house. Would you like some tricks? Or would you have some treats?
Your choice, tricks or treats.
The candy is special. I made it myself.
One more.
Don't be afraid. I'm a good witch. Have some
I am
candy.
too. Okay. Okay, you rest. All right, today Esmeralda is serving up some of her Silver Bullet brand Wolfsbane and Dragon's Breath. And I don't know if you can quite tell, but it's very thick looking, murky water, bloody goo, perfect for a Halloween evening. And the bottles are shiny, and that is due to something called Glossy Accents by Ranger. And it's just a clear dimensional medium, basically. So we are going to do this card. Alright, so we started off with just a whole piece of cardstock. Well, I punched a little bit, but cover that up. So we started off with this, and then we, if you cut a piece of cardstock right kind of in the middle, if you're holding it, whatever, this way, then you end up with two A2 size cards if you fold them. So you just simply fold it in half. You can use a bone folder if you want to. A lot of times I will just crease those with my hands. So, alright, then next, to save time, because you guys know I only have 15 minutes, I use this embossing folder with the words Spooky Haunted Spiders Costumes October Halloween Trick or Treat 31st something, or treat. Anyway, so this gives it that embossed look. Let me try to adjust the light somehow here. I don't know. I've got the light kind of ready to, there we go, to go when we go down here, so to actually do the card, so it's not looking very good right now. Okay, so let's just go on down there and we will work on this. Okay, so here we go. Turn the light around there a little bit. Alright, so first up we have, we are working with very vanilla cardstock, and this is by Stampin' Up. It doesn't really matter, you know, what brand of cardstock you use, but I do prefer to use, what do you call it? Off-white, basically. It's very vanilla. So anything off-white will work. Alright, we're going to use one of these little distressing tools and start kind of making our background pop. We are going to start with this Distress ink in Vintage Photo. Let me turn it this way so you can kind of see the words pop, because honestly, I apologize for the shaking, but I don't know how to do this without making the camera shake. So it's just spongy. Honestly, a cheap alternative to these are, where are they? Are just little makeup wedges, and you can go around the edges of your card and things like that, just to give it a little pop of color. So you see how that makes those letters and things just kind of pop out a little bit. I should know a Halloween song to sing while I'm doing this. I don't know. This is a Tim Holtz embossing folder. And there's no rhyme or reason to this. Just slap it on there, and you're good. Okay, so now we are going to use some Barn Door, and we will switch ink pads so we don't kind of cross-contaminate our colors to add for the extra blood look there. So we are getting bloody today, bloody time. Okay. Alright. So got that. Alright, next up, let's go ahead and add our ribbon. Where's my little? There it is. I like to use these little tape runners. This, I think, is from Hobby Lobby Ad Tech. they do glue dots or just a glue strip. So just in the middle of your card, you just do a strip all along and lay down your ribbon that I have pre-cut to save time, but I'm just using these 2 ribbons by Stampin' Up! Today. And you can use any kind of ribbon that you have. If you have a little extra over here, we'll just cut that off. Alright, next up we're just going to put a layer of glue right down the center on top of that ribbon to put our lace. Ooh, not get that on the end. Okay. So there we go. Looking good. A little long here. We'll trim that off in just a few minutes. Actually, what the heck? We will just trim it off right now. Okay, much better. Alright, so next up we're going to use this Tim Holtz Alterations die in the Sizzix machine if you have that. It's the Apothecary bottles. I don't know if you can see it there, but this is basically what it cuts out. A large one, a small one, and some labels. So we're going to move this card to the side for a minute. And I need something colored so you guys can see the background. Let me grab this paper here. Okay, so we will lay the bottles on this because it's going to be pretty hard for you to see cream on cream. Alright, let's see. So, oh my gosh, that's hard open. Okay, so you're just going to open your glossy accents and you are going to just start putting it on lightly, and you are going to go all over this bottle, and it's almost like you are, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like you were painting it up. Should have started with the little one for time's sake here. But you're going to want to go around the edges, and it doesn't really run off. It's not even as bad as glue or anything like that, liquid glue. It does stay pretty good there. So you just kind of want to do a nice thick layer, and this does take a very long time to dry, so I do have a dry one for us, but I do want to show you the process of it. So alright, and it doesn't matter if you have a couple little holes there that don't have any, you can kind of just move it around and it'll kind of fill itself in. So and you're not going to see the middle anyway, actually. Alright, so today we are going to be using this Distress ink re-inker in the color Barn Door. Honestly, I normally use the color Fired Brick, but I cannot find that today, so we are going to use this. Oh yeah, this looks good and bloody. This is perfect. Oh yeah, loving that. Okay, find something to stir it up with. Alright, let me get a little stick here. We'll just use a little sucker stick that we're going to use later at I won't use this one, but we're going to do some suckers and things someday. Okay, so you just kind of mix it all around. You can take it up as high or as low as you want, or if you want to do the whole bottle. But, ooh, I'm touching it. You would not be touching it, so you would not have this problem. But do you see that bloody goo there? Okay. And it's coming off my card, but like I said, it does not move when you are doing it flat here, so no worries there. So you're just going to mix and mix and mix it around. Ooh, yuck, yuck. You will get stuff on your hands, but that's okay. Okay, so we're going to try to move this aside. Alright. I still need something so you can see. Okay, put that color down. Alrighty. Now we are going to find some stamps here and stamp ourselves a little what do you call it? Like a little label. Alright, so I am going to, I have rubber stamps, and these are on cling foam. Okay, so just some cling cushion on the back, and then these are clear stamps. So we are going to use the one that says Silver Bullet brand, Wolfsbane, and Dragon's Breath, I guess. Okay, so these are acrylic blocks, and these stamps stick just fine. Alright, where's my black ink? If you're new to crafting, this is the best ink, I think. It's by Ranger Archival ink in jet black. It's acid-free, permanent, waterproof, all that good stuff. It's amazing. And I use this for almost everything. So I normally don't do this like in the old days, how, you know, teacher would stamp your thing and, you know, they cram it in that pad. I like to tap, 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 so I control how much ink I have. And so let's see here. Hang on a minute. I need to use my punch, I think. I don't know. No, I'll tell you what, we'll just stamp it on here. So, okay, make sure it's nice and juicy. And we'll stamp it once there. That looks perfect. And we will stamp it once down here. Okay. And then we're just going to take our little punch. And these punches have like a security thing here on the back. So you just open that and then it automatically opens. But you can store them closed. So, alright. So we just want to hold this up and cut out the Dragon's Breath circle. And it went in the floor. So we're going to do this one. Okay. I'll catch that one. Alright, I have it. Okay, so we're going to put the labels on the bottles once they dry, and then we're going to stamp the Wolfsbane in just the same way. Okay, I'm going to use my scrap paper. Oh, it says Dragon's Breath, my bad. Huh. Okay. Going to stamp the Wolfsbane here. My gosh, I'm already at 13 minutes. Oh my god. I cannot do it this fast, people. I cannot. Alright, so we're going to put it in there, kind of line it up so you can see. Pop it out. And then you have your tag there. So as soon as that dries, you will add, this is like I said, a clear gloss kind of thing. And you can see it much better in person. This stays like a goopy mess, which is awesome. And then you can add, I did just a little bit more with this of a brown, just like we started with the card, and attached it to there. So this would be our card, and thank you for joining me for a bloody jar mess. Drink up, drink up. Bye, guys.